Hello everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are here in the Orchard of Memories, reminiscing over all of the amazing hundreds of adventures that we have already had in Zoo Crafting with one of my wonderful loyal dogs, Iris! Iris, hi! She's been hanging out in our garden for a long time, and I thought since we were just going to stroll around Zomberry Village and maybe even take a little peek-see into the Village of Light today, that Iris could go ahead and join us. And before I knew it, and like our wandering and taking her on a little walk actually led us here to one of the very first trees that we ever planted, dedicated to the hundreds of adventures that we have had over the years in Zoo Crafting. The Apple Tree of Origins, reminding us of the time all those years ago when I began what I had no idea would be one of the biggest adventures of my life, Iris, and started a humble little home in the middle of an apple orchard in the very first Minecraft world that Zoo Crafting was born in. Oh, it was so long ago, it just brings a tear to my eye thinking about. I mean, do you guys remember that? That was the first day when like Lily and Tate were born, like at the same time, which kind of shocked me. And when we went ahead and we started our home in a beautiful apple orchard that was next to a flower field, and then I got attacked by a bear. It was quite the rush of events in the first 20 minutes, I'm telling you guys what. And we had all of these apples to eat. I like never went hungry because we just had apple after apple after apple to eat. So let's actually go ahead and pick some of these. Ah, nothing like being able to wander through the garden first thing in the morning, huh, Iris? And it's been a long time since I've been over here. So for those of you guys who don't know, the Orchard of Memories, which is going to be its new name. It used to be the Garden of Memories, but I feel like the Orchard of Memories really fits it best, is actually the place where every 100 episodes of Zoo Crafting, I would plant a new tree dedicated to the adventures that we had been on. So each tree has a theme. The Apple Tree of Origins was the first 100 episodes, and then we had the Spice Tree of Friendship, followed by, over here, this is actually for episode 500, the Experience of a Season. I think when we reached 500 episodes is actually when I decided to go ahead and call it like a whole season of Minecraft, or of our Zoo Crafting Minecraft adventures, which is kind of amazing because I think we have like well over 2,000 episodes now. Oh, but I love being able to kind of, okay. All right, this is concentrated essence berry. That's what I'm picking. It's a very rare harvest that you can actually find deep inside of the mines, and it tastes like creeper, which is not the best taste in the world, but I will admit it is very good for the leveling up. It's kind of like eating your spinach, I think. So we'll go ahead and fill ourselves up on the taste of experience, as nasty as it kind of is. And you know what, we'll just finish off those last ones. All right, Iris, what do you think about that? Do you think that it'd be good if we made some doggy treats that, you know, actually used up those essence berries? Maybe. I don't think you would want to eat them, Iris, but I will remember that. Oh, but this is so fun! And over here, a rose of friendship given to Lily by Kuno. Oh, that's right. So we do have a few little hidden things in the garden. Oh, that's what I want Zoo Crafting to end up becoming, friends. I want to be able to fill it with all sorts of unexpected plants, with little gardens, with little mementos and statues dedicated to some of the adventures that we go on, not only here, but in all of the Pixel Biology adventures and in my real life. I wonder if after Chips and I get home from our trip to Yellowstone, if I could figure out a way to make a geyser. Wouldn't that be really cool? We could add that to the Redwood Red Wolf Center. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, note to self, try to figure out how to make a geyser in Zoo Crafting. I'm sure it's not going to be as hard as I think. Ooh, that was the Magic of Adventure for episode 400. And then down here we actually have a cookie tree, the clone cookie tree at episode 800. And it actually has the cookie tree. Oh, this is when Pavo made us the very special little cookie bushes. These are actually cookie bushes that grow cookies, and they are dedicated to how much my beloved Chips, my husband, happens to love cookies. And actually, Chips and I made some real-life cookies last night, Iris. They were really delicious. I just suddenly sat down and I looked at my husband and I was like, I want vanilla wafers. I want vegan vanilla wafers. And we stared at each other. Neither of us had had vanilla wafers in years. Like, literally, probably over a decade for him, since, you know, he went vegan, and then I was vegan 8 years ago. Then we looked it up, and it turns out it's really easy to make vegan vanilla wafers. So we made vegan vanilla wafers last night, and they were delicious! Absolutely delicious! Oh, we should have a little cookie shop somewhere. Iris, I'm coming up with all of these ideas. Do I have a new notebook? Iris, this is absolutely a travesty. I do not have a notebook to write down these ideas. We should fix this. In fact, you know what? We're gonna fix this. Back home, Iris. We're coming up with too many good ideas. I know I said we'd visit Junior today, but before we go ahead and visit him, I feel like I need to have a notebook for all of these thoughts. Who knows how many amazing, like, series of adventures have been lost simply because I have not kept better notes. Sunflower, good to see you. Whoops. Okay, careful, Iris. We almost, like, trampled all over the garden. And I'm kind of surprised these things are still good. Jeez Louise. They've been planted for way too long. Ooh, are these tea? Oh, no, they're spice. Iris, I forgot what you could do with spice leaves. This is so exciting. It feels like I'm rediscovering the whole world all over again. Oh, we can make kimchi. No joke. Chips and I have actually been talking about learning how to make, like, pickles and things. So that would be really fun. Let's see. Random tacos. Random taco kind of scares me. Like, does it taste good? Okra curly. Oh, we just had okra last night. Bini basali with okra, actually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you can't tell, my beloved Chips and I love cooking. So I have a feeling that a lot of new restaurants might start popping up all over the world of Zoodasia. Though if I'm going to remember that idea, I kind of need to take notes. And if I'm going to take notes, oh geez, that tree scared me. Hey, there's another one of our memory trees. That's actually a tree planted in memory of one of our amazing patrons of the past. And it's over by where we have the maple tree forest too. Jeez, I love our home, Iris. Oh, who's a good girl. Oh, all right, let's gather up some paper. Iris, did you pick up the paper? Do you have the paper, my girl? Because I kind of needed that. Let's see. All right, Iris, here's the give command block. Iris, Iris. Iris, give. Ooh, you have a lot in your pack. Look at all this raw pork chop. What the heck? Iris, and diamonds, iron, gold, cake. Yeah, you've been hanging out with the villagers and giving them puppy eyes, haven't you? All right, we'll have to go ahead and trade some of these raw pork chops to the villagers later, because I think that they'll definitely like that. Tea leaves, a cake, raw fish, some gold ingots. Oh, Iris, you like collecting fish, don't you? So I'll leave one raw fish in your pack. But good girl. Good girl, Iris. She must have gathered these when we left her in Zomberry Village with all of our zombie villagers, and they offered her up some treats. So we'll let her have those raw pork chops. And then, do I have enough to go ahead and make myself a book? Let's see, with a book and quill. I need one book, 3 pieces of paper, and 1 leather in order to go ahead and make a book. I could have sworn I had a lot of books scattered everywhere. Let's go see if Persephone has any extras. Or maybe, where's my beloved husband? Oh, there he is! Take that. All right, he's probably still busy reading. Do I have, okay, so I have feathers. I do have a little bit of leather, thank goodness. And I have the ink sacks and a feather. But if, yeah, remembering correctly, Persephone, she's got a whole bunch of other books, but Persephone never has enough paper. And that's why we actually have started, like, collecting paper. Oh, geez, just digging around. This is like, oh, I have tons of paper in here and a book and quill. Oh, geez. All right, we'll make a new one. All right, I'm glad that we have these. There we go. We have a book. And now, here it is, friends. Oh, and I want to rename it. This is going to be our idea book. I need to have, okay, here, let's move my pancakes out of the way. I need to make my way to an anvil so that we can go ahead and we can just like write down all of our great ideas in here. All right, let's go ahead and rename this puppy. So this is actually going to be the, let's see, zoo crafting. Well, zoo life number 1, ideas. There we go. So this is going to be our first notebook where whenever I have a stray idea, we're just going to toss it right in here, Iris. All right, so let's go ahead and put down like, let's see, right in here. Oh, can I not? There we go. All right. Yummy places to eat, picnics, and then let's see. Oh, I definitely want to have like more trees and gardens in the village or in the orchard of memories. Oh, now I'm getting so excited. Sometimes you have to really get your inspiration flowing with a little bit of journaling and like note keeping like this. Oh yes, and then cookie jar shops. We should have cookie jar shops around the world because that sounds amazing. How many cookies can I actually make? This is absolutely not how I thought my day would go. Peanut butter cookies, raisin cookies, cream cookies, chaos cookies. peanut cookies, chocolate cookies. We can do plates of cookies. We can put cookie jars with the cookie chickens everywhere. You guys, I love this. I want to have a little cookie jar scattered somewhere. And if you guys could actually go ahead and leave some comments with your favorite type of cookie, here's what we'll do. I will work hard to be able to create a place where new people can come into zoo crafting as NPCs. And when the time comes to add in a new cookie baker, and it can also be like treats for the dogs if you want to be like a doggy treat cookie maker, then I will come back to this video and look through its comments and use the random comment generator to choose one of you to become a cookie chef. So if you would like to become a cookie chef here in Zoodesia and add to the sprawling groups of cookie jar shops that I no doubt will be popping up all over the world, then simply leave your comments with like what your name would be, what your favorite like things would be, your trades, what kind of cookies you would bake, little things like that, and then we will definitely be revisiting this when the time comes for the cookie jar shops. I wonder if we should just call them the cookie jars. Like, you don't really need to make a name more complicated than that when you're like selling delicious cookies. Whew, but all right, yay! All right, so now we have some good zoo life ideas that we'll be able to go ahead and use. I've got like a whole bunch of spice leaves, a ton of things to maybe go trade with the villagers. Speaking of villager trades, I can put away these diamonds. I still have rose, oh, the rose quartz from the Rosarium Wildlife Park. Maybe we should bake a, oh, I like that idea actually. We need a museum of memories for things that like are no longer going to be updated, like the Rosarium Wildlife Park from when E-Rose was about. But we could have a little museum of memories where we could go ahead and tuck away those kinds of little memories. There we go. That would be really sweet. Also, I need to figure out like, all right, where is Martha? If I don't have my accounting dodo, this is gonna get like out of hand very quickly. So we need to go and fetch Martha at some point. Let's see, here's my zookeeper experience. So this, by the way, friends, in case you don't know, is my little office. Usually our wonderful dodo Martha sits here, and she is actually, hello Iris, yes, can you do math? Because if you can do math and accounting, Iris, then this would be really wonderful. I think, yes, we've got book and quill, next steps. Was Martha keeping any notes for us? Testing, testing. Martha, don't be mad at me. Oh, that's when I was taking notes at her desk to see if that would work. But Martha was and is, she's currently still sitting on eggs, like 2 years later apparently, waiting for her half creeper, half dodo chicks to hatch. Long story short, she met a creeper on an online dating program. It was quite the sprawling episode, trust me. But she is our accountant. I'm not very good with math, and having dyscalculia can do that to you. And so Martha actually takes care of doing all of the math. Oh, Darling, hi! And Darling's really, really good at math. He's like practically a savant with it, but he's busy with his studies. But, whoops. My plant! Did I just destroy my plant? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay, nobody panic. Oh, we're good. Okay, I have to be a little more delicate around those ferns. Okay, crisis averted. But Martha takes care of doing all of the math for us and managing all of the accounting for the zoo, which as we start gathering lots of experience for the zookeepers and we start trying to upgrade the zoo through utilizing a large network of all sorts of employees is a very, very, very important job. So hopefully she will return very soon. Iris, as adorable as you are, I think your strengths lie in other areas and not in doing math. But we have more than one type of currency in the world of Zoodesia. We've got a whole bunch of wooden coins. Wooden coins can be turned into emerald and diamond coins and used throughout the different villages of the world with different NPCs to buy different things. Sometimes the villagers want to trade gold ingots and emeralds. I don't actually have any emeralds right now. That's not good. How am I gonna go visit like Junior and be able to hang out with him, Iris, if I don't have any emeralds? Oh geez. All right, well let me go ahead and take a quick nap. And then we'll go and pop into the village and maybe spend a little bit of time in Zomberry Village, where we take all of the villagers that we have cured of their zombieism, and we'll see if maybe I can do some trades with them, because it's been a long time since I've gotten to visit them. Alright, come on, Iris! I think that Alia is actually waiting for us in the village, too. And I've been thinking lately, as zoo crafting gets bigger and bigger, you guys, well, actually, to be honest with you, I've been thinking we might adopt some more dogs and cats and start having more pets and more animals roaming through Zoodesia, providing all sorts. A butterfly! Oh! Beautiful butterfly! Oh my goodness, what kind are you? I wish I could catch you. Do I happen to have a butterfly? Like, this is just taunting me. This is just taunting me. Oh, I have a lot of fossils. What am I doing with all these fossils? I didn't even know I had these in my pockets. And apparently I've got a pig in my pockets too. Oh, and the butterfly's gone. I don't have any butterfly nuts right now. I wish I did. I need to go ahead and like make myself more. Oh, there's so much to do. So much to do in the zoo, Iris. All right, come on, Iris. I also need to like tighten up security back here. I don't want all of our cute little snails like Daisy and Totally Smoked Potato and Mystery Bug who needs a new name. Oh, more butterflies. What? Okay, that's very exciting. Yeah, I don't want the snails to go ahead and escape, so I need to put down my like automatic sensor on the outside. All right, we'll work on that. But yeah, so basically adopt more, I guess we can call them helper animals for not just the zoo, but Zoodesia as a whole. In fact, you know what, you guys? I just realized Junior hasn't had his dog Senior for a very long time. Unfortunately, I think Senior was a little bit too old to go ahead and join us here in the new world, since this is the third world that Zoocrafting was born in. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's what I want to do to start our adventures in Zoocrafting life. I want to go visit with Junior, and then I want to bring my villager son a new puppy! I love that idea! Oh my goodness! Iris, we should go wander the world and find some of those stray puppies who are scattered throughout the lands. And we should find like the first one we can and bring it back as a new puppy for Junior. I love that idea. Let's go tell Junior. I'm gonna get him a new dog. Oh, this is escalating very quickly into a lot of excitement. All right, let's go ahead and wiggle down here. Oh yeah, hey! I knew you were hanging out with the villagers. Have they been giving you some good stuff, my girl? All right, Alia, give. Let's see, raw pork chop, iron ingots, snowballs. What are you doing? Ooh, an owl egg. Oh, Alia, an owl and a hummingbird egg. Oh, Alia, is this gonna hatch into an owl? Phooey. Okay, sorry, girl. It didn't hatch into an owl, but it was definitely worth a try. But all right, so friends, welcome to Zomberry Village, which, oh, where I think that somebody just gave Iris or Alia a new gift. Iris, did the villagers just give you a new gift, girl? Let's see, she has a chocobo feather, so maybe it's actually Alia. No, interesting. I don't think we have any other puppies hiding around here. Oh, hey, there's Gardener Mimi and Sweetheart, her very angry sheep. Oh, see, oh, yeah, look down here. It was Darian! Darian and his unnamed friend, who I should probably call Copper, who wants to trade me copper ore berry bushes, which would be really cool. And apparently has gifted us with more gold. Thank you very much, you two. Gold can be used to transform in golden apples and then, you know, heal some of the zombies that are through the world and turn them back into villagers to come and join us in Zomberry Village. Every villager that you see here, once upon a time, had a tragic backstory of being a zombie. But thankfully, through hard work and a lot of delicious golden apple juice, we were able to transform them back into villagers, and they live out their lives here, doing their best to retrain, and one day maybe even set forth and find a new home in a new land. Also, did somebody just push Alia into— Alia! Alia! I'm so sorry, girl! Hang in there! Oh my gosh, Alia, what's going on? Alia, this is a little bit alarming. Okay, not gonna lie. Iris, did you pick Alia up? No, there's Alia. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, Alia, there you go. You are now set free, no longer trapped by the villagers. Which one of you puppies picked up the dirt? I need that dirt, guys. Villagers are not the like, best with directions. They fall into holes often. We try to keep Zomberry Village really safe. These villagers have been through enough surviving what they have. And you know what? That's another good reason to fill this place to the brim with puppies. Because they'd be little therapy doggos. I love that idea. All right, let's go ahead and see. Where is Junior? Junior's house is actually over here. Junior is my villager son, and he is Junior! Oh, it's so good to see you! Oh, Junior, I had forgotten how you have an empty dog bed right over here. No reason. I remember that. I don't think Maxton makes a very good puppy. I could see how you, as the mayor of this village, possibly need a little bit more relaxation. How you could perhaps use a canine companion at your side. Iris, why don't you go ahead and hang out with Junior for a little while? And then, for no reason, Junior, do you like big dogs, small dogs, dogs with short snouts, long snouts, old dogs, young dogs? Just let me know sometime, Junior. I think you and I could possibly start working on something. But alright, so for now, let's go ahead. And Junior, have we unlocked all your trades? Junior is the mayor of the village, since he is the very first villager that I ever cured. Well, he was a zombie baby villager that I caught and that I cured with Tate and Lily's help. It was really fun. His episode of, like, From Grave to Cradle is actually one of our most famous ZooCrafting episodes for some reason, which I think is amazing. And I'm so proud to see he's all grown up and running his own village now, you guys. Oh my goodness. Alright, and Junior, you can create us leather pants or a leather tunic or a leather cap. If I had raw beef, you could give us emeralds. I despair for the cows in your life, Junior. And I don't happen to have any raw beef, but if I run across any... Oh, and now the villagers are really happy and apparently gifting the puppers again. But if I run across any, I will let you know, I promise. I wonder... Alright, Iris, you stay there for a little bit for absolutely no reason. Also, is there some very... Okay, this birthday cake is way too old. I can't believe I had to eat it. We're actually going to clear it out of the way. It's going to make the villagers sick. Ooh, look at the library. Oh, wow, there's cake over here, too. Oh, yeah, help me clear out this very ancient birthday cake from one of Junior's, like, birthday celebrations. Ooh, you guys. We should add a secret door to this library. What do you think? Oh, that bookcase is just begging to be transformed into a secret door. And then we could have some of, like, the scientist villagers like these be able to go in there. Oh, that'd be so cool. What do you say? You want in on the secret library, sir? Do you even have a name? Oh, wow. We need to give, like, names to some of our villagers, too. This is so cool. All right, where's my little idea notebook? All right. We need to adopt a new doggo for Junior. Senior the second, that's for sure. And, oh, that'd be perfect! You guys, we should go look for a new dog because we're playing the Old Friends dog game. We could go get Mac! I love that idea. We need to go out in the world and see if we can find a new dog and name it Mac, after Macaroni from the Old Friends dog game. And I think that that would be the perfect kind of dog to hang out with my villager son. And then also add a secret library room. Why not? In the villagers library, and have train a villager to translate the secrets the villagers know and give them to us there. What do you guys think about that? We could have a NPC who could translate all of the... Shh, you don't need to know about this. We could have an NPC who could go ahead and translate some of the villagers' secrets. And you guys could help me figure out what those secrets are. And we could sneak in here and be able to unlock some of those secrets and maybe find out some mysteries of our own world, just waiting to be discovered. I like it. I like it. All right, we're on to quite a bit. I'm pretty excited about this. And it looks like everybody in the village is doing pretty good. Though I should probably check around, poke about, make sure that everything's all right before we get ready to, like, maybe stretch our legs, maybe do just a touch of adventuring, looking for a stray puppers to bring back to my villager son. Holy moly, look how big our world is. Oh, I love this world. It's huge. What the heck? I forgot how much we had explored last time. Yeah, it's gigantic. I'm sure we can find a stray dog somewhere out there in all of this that we could go ahead and visit with and possibly, like, return to Zomberry Village. Yeah, I'm sure that'd be fine. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. I know we're kind of just like dashing around, like ping-ponging off the walls and coming up with ideas, but you know, we're gonna get our groove back. we're gonna just figure out where we want zoo crafting life to take us from one step to the next. And hopefully we'll just be able to write down tons of fun ideas, spin the wheel on what we feel like working on every day, and then slowly but surely expand this world into something amazing. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have some ideas that you would like to see snuck into this notebook, then definitely let me know. And if you would like to become one of the cookie chefs, then do be sure to leave some information about what kind of chef you would be, what cookies you would create, and what you would decorate your cookie jar with. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!